Oh man. So is he your boy?
Yeah.
But sorry. We're going.
Sorry.
There's an event that we were both at that we should have met at, but we didn't.
Yeah, because I was a P word.
A pussy.
Yeah. There, that
a
one.
A pussy!
Yeah. You're listening to Represent Radio 107.3 FM, and I'm here with an extremely special guest. One and only, Mahalia.
Oi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm blessed, I'm cool, I'm excited, I can't lie.
Good.
I've been looking forward to this, I can't lie. When I got an email, oh my it was bad, so I was like, she was like, I was like, oh yeah, do you want to interview Mahalia? I was like, are you mad? Yes. Yes.
Are you mad?
I was like, yes. Yes. Oh my God! So yes,
I'm excited.
Oh, thank you.
You're so sweet.
Oh, don't gas me, please. Don't gas me. So I first saw you at Great Escape.
Shut up.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
No, this one.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Perfect. Amazing.
And that's what I think. That's what made me like love you.
Yeah.
Because you were so honest on stage. Like, you were just real on stage.
Yeah, man.
On there, just this is my song about my ex. He's a waste man, and he was all swearing, and I was like, fam, I love this girl. Like, it was sick. And the people on stage was cold. Like, also, I think the swearing made me love you. I can't lie. Like the profanities. I'm being so serious.
Do you know what it is? It's like, it's so funny, because bless my mum, and she's always like, May, do you have to swear? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Ma, I'm telling you, one, it's me, but two, people love it,
I love it.
You hear it? When you do it in America, they die with laughter.
Of course.
They die.
Yeah, we were British and you got an accent, and we've all got accents. So they're just like, oh my God, like she said the F word, oh my God. So yeah, I saw you at the Great Escape, and I loved all the music. I loved the stage. I think that's like the perfect setting for you. It was
man.
Really, really good.
Was that Vivo?
Yeah.
Vivo was so beautiful.
Did you enjoy it,
Yeah, it was just the way that they have it set up and the stage and everything is just perfect.
Yeah.
Like, it's really sick.
Yeah, it was really, really good. So that's the first time I saw you. But I see you've been out here travelling.
Yeah, man.
He's in Jamaica.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I went to see so basically...
Are your family over there?
My grandma lives there.
Oh, okay.
It was mad, It was, so basically... My mum was going with my whole family for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And they were like, can you come? And I was like, no, I actually can't. Like, I'm on tour this time. And I was good. Like, I've not been in 4 years. And obviously, my grandma's like she's in her early 80s.
Yeah.
Most of my family out there are quite old now, apart from my cousins and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, so I was trying to work it out. So I had 2 days, right? I had 48 hours free.
Okay.
So, and between that, I had a Paris show and a Portugal show.
Oh.
So I left Paris on the Saturday.
Went to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. Landed in Jamaica, obviously, earlier on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Went with my parents to Runaway Bay.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, lovely. For like one night. Mm-hmm. Then the next day drove up to Kingston to see my grandma and all my family, which was emotional. Mm-hmm. And then the day after that, went back to Runaway Bay, stayed in Runaway Bay for one night. Mm-hmm. And then the next day I flew back to Portugal to do my next show.
That's actually mad.
It was mad. But so this is what's mad, is that, so I saw my auntie out there. Now my auntie is an angel in disguise, right? Mm-hmm. And she's my grandma's sister. So she's technically my great auntie. Right. But it's it's just not that. Yeah. So I'm out there and she's cool. Like she's fine, whatever. And basically, before I was going on that trip, I was like, oh, I can't really do this. Yeah. It's very expensive. Yes. Because if you go for a short amount of time, it's really expensive. Mm-hmm. And then I was just like, it's long. Like I've got shows, and there was honestly something in me going, just go. Yeah. Like just
your
go.
Best life.
Yeah, man.
Live your best life.
So I went. I saw everybody, and then like 3 weeks ago, I'm in LA. My mum calls me, and she's crying. I'm like, what's going on? Mm-hmm. What's going on, Ma? And my auntie had died, right? Oh. And it's like, what's mad is that, to me, she was like my angel. Mm-hmm. And there was like 3 months prior, I had this conflict about going. But I went. Yeah. I saw her. Mm-hmm. I laughed with her. I got to spend time with her. I picked mangoes off the trees with her. Mm. And then that happened. And for me, I don't know, like I just feel like this whole year is just about synchronicity and just things aligning and just absolutely following every part of your gut.
Yeah.
And I'm just and that meant that like when that happened and like God bless her and rest in paradise, my beautiful angel, it's like, you know, your whole world is cool. Yeah. Because you're at peace with it. Because you're like, well, I was just with you.
Yeah, and because of the conflict as well, it's like you made the right decisions. That's
man.
Makes you feel good
it's
in
amazing.
yourself.
Yeah.
What about Jamaican food though? You like Jamaican food?
Of course. What do you mean?
What I don't know. What Jamaican foods do you like?
Do you know what? So my dad's pescatarian.
Okay.
So I always grew up with ackee and saltfish.
Okay.
And callaloo.
Okay.
And then my grandma makes really good fried chicken. Mm-hmm. I love dumplings. I just this year got into plantain. I wasn't really on it.
She said plantain, by the way. Plantain.
You see, people keep saying this.
She said plantain, by the way.
People keep saying this. It's plantain.
No, it's not. No, that's incorrect.
That's what I keep... Like, I'm
basically,
there's
like a beef between Jamaicans and Africans. Africans say plantain. Jamaicans say plantain.
If I said plantain in my grandma's house, she'd hit me with the
And you
with
deserve
the pot.
it.
Okay.
And you would deserve it.
Okay, good.
See, Mahalia says plantain. Just want to let everyone know. Officially, it's plantain now. Do you like oxtail, though?
Oh my God, so bad. Yeah.
Really?
Love it.
I hate it.
Really?
I can't stand it.
It's a very different... Oxtail's got that kind of texture.
Oxtail's trash. That's like my saying.
I love curry guy. What's wrong with him? Oxtail's
it's rubbish.
Oxtail's mad.
Oxtail's trash.
Got like chewy goodness, guys.
See, that's the problem.
Chewy goodness.
Oxtail is 75% bone, 20% fat, and 5%
it's sexy.
meat. It's dead. The
the
gravy is nice.
Man, bro.
What? Say that. Oh my days. No, but oxtail's trash though. Anyway, so did you get any inspiration from being in Jamaica?
Yeah. Do you know what? Less for music and just more for like being, like just more for just for like being an artist, man. It's like out there and music out there is so like when my grandma plays music, she's so happy.
Yeah.
And it's like out there, you know, it's not even like it's not really about going to shows or like or like who's hot or like it's just about listening to music.
Yeah, literally.
And just feeling it and dancing and cooking and vibes in it. It's so nice. Like when I was in Runaway Bay, I was on the beach and they have their boom boxes like really loud, and it's so nice.
Yeah.
And no one's looking at anybody, or they are a little bit, but like not really.
Nah, it's just everyone enjoying vibes.
Yeah, man. It's so calm.
And to go back out there, I haven't been there in years.
Really?
I ain't been there since like 2010.
Ah.
Yeah. But I didn't travel.
My mum's just left. She went out in it. Because I was trying to fly out for the funeral and then I was just like, oh my God, I can't make it. But my mum went for 2 weeks.
Right.
Lucky, bro.
Yeah, for real.
That's twice in a year.
I ain't really been travelling out here. My passport been dry for the longest until like earlier this year.
My passport's moist. Full of stamps.
Like, my passport's been very frigid. I wish I missed my ex though.
Yeah.
That video is crazy.
Thank you.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Thanks.
And I really feel like it doesn't get the credit it deserves.
Aw.
Because...
That's nice for you to say.
How long does it take you to practice that? Like, you are singing backwards. Walking backwards. But it's crazy. Like,
really?
Of course. Like, how long did it take you to practice that?
It was like 48 hours of solid practice. Like, solid.
Yeah.
And like, not even really practice, like, panic. Because you're doing it and then you're like, I can't do this. And I kept saying it. I was like, I can't. I said to my manager, I was like, listen, you'll never hear me say this ever again. I can't do it.
Yeah.
And so it was actually quite emotional. But it was 22 hours on shoot.
Wow.
It was a lot. Yeah.
What was it, LA, innit?
LA, yeah. It was in a place called Highland Park. It's like, it was 22 hours for a 3-minute video.
It's worth it though, and the video came out sick.
Bare worth it, yeah. Oh yeah, no, like I think that was the thing, was that when it came out, I was so proud of it.
Yeah.
So I didn't even really care.
And we're back. That was I Wish I Missed My Ex. Now you see, I Wish I Missed My Ex, and no reply.
Yes.
Are they about two different people or the same person?
Two different people.
Okay, No Reply is my jam, by the way.
Thank you.
That's literally probably my favourite song.
No Reply.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a tune. I do love it.
I love it. And that song just reminds me of Amsterdam now, because when I was in Amsterdam, I just played it constantly.
Yeah.
But they're about two different people.
Yes.
Are boys afraid to move to you now? Because they're afraid they're going to get a song written about them.
Do you know what? They do say it. They do say it.
I would say it.
I think boys are afraid to move to me. I don't think men are.
Ooh.
Ooh, geez.
Ooh, I like that still.
Did you hear me though?
Okay, yeah, no, I hear that still.
Boys, I just don't have time for
Yeah.
boys. And you know, like when, I don't know, like No Reply was just about this guy. I was just like, it's that Hey Stranger thing that I can't stand.
Oh, yeah.
It's that like, hey,
Every man
babes,
sent out a Hey Stranger
how you
before.
doing? I literally got a message 2 days ago from this guy that I kind of used to like a couple of years back. He was like, yo, babes, how you doing? I'm like, yo, honestly, get off my phone. Do you know what I mean?
Is that the next single? Honestly, get off my phone. No, but I can't lie. Say if there was a girl I liked, right?
Yeah.
And then she blew up and she's got singles hair, she signed to... What? I'm flinging out texts.
Yeah.
I have no shame. Yo, babes, obviously, like, I didn't mean to air you. My mum was like, she needed some groceries and that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what you saying though? I have no shame. I have no shame at all.
No, I don't think that you should have shame, but I also think that you shouldn't be mad if she is like, get off my phone.
No, 100%. You have to hold the L. You have to hold the L.
Yeah. Sorry, guys,
It's
dying currently. But the thing is, I always take bullets for my music.
Okay.
So this is the other thing, is that it's like, bro, like, I mean, I wish I missed my ex. Like, that was hard. Like, putting like for everyone else, it's a bop and it's sick. I love it.
Literally.
It is a bop.
Yeah.
For me, bro, it's like I lost people. I lost friends. People don't chat to me no more because I put that song out.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, if people hit you up after you put these songs out, like, and your phone must be like, oh my god, I can't believe you said this about me. I know the song's about me. You said a certain thing.
Yeah, man. I got just so you know we ain't friends, and I was like,
ooh.
But I guess it's kind of peaked though, isn't it? It's like your girl breaks up with you, and then 4 months later she drops a tune called "I Wish I Missed My Ex."
We have to do is send the PRS check to them.
Ain't it?
Just say, yo, look.
Like, babes,
bye.
I'm about to pay you. Too.
You know, here, hold this PRS. But
sue me.
Seasons.
Yeah.
Sue me. No, but yes, Seasons.
Yeah.
Can they sue you for that?
I don't think so.
Look, you didn't say their name. You didn't say no names or
name.
nothing. Yeah.
They could probably sue me for the shit I say on. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. That's cool.
For the stuff I say on stage.
That's fine though. No one's.
fine.
That's
No one
fine.
cares.
You know what I'm saying? But Seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why's it called Seasons?
It's called Seasons because. So I have this thing about like whenever I write songs, and I always say like, "Oh, I'm in this season now," or "This is what's happening for me now." And with me, like I'm a 20-year-old girl, and the season that I'm in, apart from my work life, is love, basically. And
That's nice.
yeah, and it's like, and it's love and relationships and heartbreak and you know, I feel like it's so mad, you know, because I always get asked in interviews like, oh, are you just going to be a singer that writes about love? And I'm just like, okay, one, that's rude. But two,
What? That's rude. One, that's rude.
But two, it's like, you know, I'm 20, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Like I'm.
You're meant to be going through loves
Yeah,
and
man.
ups and downs. And
Like if I wasn't doing music, this is what would be happening. I'd
Literally.
be working my job and I'd be trying to find a man.
It's true. It's true.
I'd be on
You're
Tinder.
going raving.
Yeah,
Tinder's
man.
kind of dead though.
Tinder's see, I feel lucky that I've done my growing in this industry because I've never been
can't
able
go
to
on
do
Tinder.
that. Never.
You can't.
Never.
People won't even believe it's you anyway. They think it's a catfish.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I should go
You
on
should do
there
that for banter.
and pretend.
You should do that for banter.
I
Like
should.
literally, you should go on
And make
Tinder.
a different name.
No, do it with your name.
Oh, vibes.
People see I'm at swipe and say, "Oh yeah, it's really me," and see the response you get. See, you should do it and then record it. That'll be hilarious. So bear man be like, "No, this ain't you. Move that as you. Show me your foot." Like stuff like that. Now, you know, there's bear man that ask for foot pics, isn't it?
You said show me your foot.
Bear man asked for foot pics. My boy.
Oh
got
my
asked for
god,
feet pics.
I
Exactly.
can't.
It's
Oh my
mad.
god, I can't. It's too
crazy.
early for this.
It's mad.
Foot pics.
Yeah, it's crazy. But you and Mr. Radical.
Yes.
You man's chemistry is ridiculous. It's absolutely
I
ridiculous.
love
like,
Kojey, man.
Water was mad.
Yes,
and
thank you.
then one night. So how much times I word up that song?
What, one night only?
Yes. I didn't even hear Holly move for time. I was just there. What? Yeah. Funny. Yeah. But funny. Yeah. I was waiting
Funny.
the thing.
Hey.
Yeah. That song is beautiful.
That's not, I'm sure you. No, it's because it's like I feel like
When did you lot meet?
we met a year ago at
Okay.
Afropunk London.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So we met, and it was actually really mad. I was kind of rude, basically.
Wow.
Which is not surprising when you meet me in it.
No, you're a lovely person.
But I have this, like, I'm a Leicester girl, and we have this, like, cold thing that we don't realise that we do.
Okay.
So basically, I was running to stage, as in, like, feet moving fast.
Sprinting.
Bolt, running.
Yeah.
So I was late, and then Kojey came over as I was putting in my in-ear monitors.
Okay.
And I was putting them in, and he come over, and he was like, yo, I want to introduce myself. And I was looking at him, and I was like... I was kind of just like, who are you? Like, bro, wait.
But that's kind of Kojey's fault. It's like wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see stuff about to go on stage. Kojey, it's your fault. It's your fault, Kojey. I'm sorry. And I love you, but it's your fault. It's his fault.
Funny.
But then you man met up.
Well, so basically that happened. I was like, thank you, nice to meet you. I gotta go. So then I went onto stage.
Yeah.
Came off stage after. I'm outside chatting to people. My mum.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow she must have gone over. I think she went over to him and said to me. She comes over to me playing Arranged Marriage, and she's like, Mahalia, and I'm like, yes, and she's like, you just ignored this man. Get over here and talk to this man. And I was like, what do you mean? Brought me over. Started talking to Kojey. Me and Kojey became friends.
Large up Mumsy. Yeah, because Mumsy, she basically A&R 2 sick tunes. Yeah, your mum needs a check. Large up Mumsy. Nah, because those two tracks are ridiculous. Though.
I love that.
And look, Kojey singing. Like,
yes,
proper. That was mad. He actually told me he wants to make you start rapping.
He needs to stop.
He said, one day I'm going to make her rap.
No, he didn't say that.
I interviewed him like 3 weeks ago. He said, I'm going to get her to rap one day.
Oh, Kojey.
I would love it.
Because
even on one night only, you're doing the spoken words, you know what I'm saying?
When his part comes in, it's so mad. Everybody like, please don't like him. He don't wife him. He don't wife him. He don't wife him. We don't talk much. We go night night. Hey, it's so good.
Even the ending, like, excuses don't make me bulletproof. I was like, okay.
Oh, he's sick.
No, he's dope. He's ridiculous.
He's and I just love his whole take on that. Is that his like whole thing about, you know, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Like, I'm scared that if I stay here, I'm going to fall in love. And it's just sick.
Yeah.
Because it's like, nobody ever talks about that. And it's like, women will sit and be like, oh, babe, he left you because he's scared. And then men will sit and be like, oh, I left because... And it's like, we never talk about it. So it was really sick to have that
conversation on the song.
Vibes.
Yeah, man, definitely. I think...
I don't think we should go yet.
Is it? I don't mind you, though. You know,
have you got any more questions?
No, it's just basically just me gassing you up, telling you how much I love the Seasons EP and how good reasons those made me cry.
Good Reason is one of those songs where, when I wrote it, I think because I was so hurt, I didn't want to like it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When a feeling is bare strong, you're like, oh, I hate that because it just reminds me of that. Yeah. And I wrote it with a guy called Casper Alexander.
Okay, yeah.
Who's sick, and he produced it as well. And I think with good reason, man, it's just one of those things where, like, you know, it's that thing, it's that moment of craziness where you have to literally look somebody in the eye and say, please ask me to stay.
Yeah.
It's like you're begging.
Yeah, literally, you said, I'll wait for a drop of rain.
Yeah.
A drop. That ain't nourishing you.
No.
It's mad.
Yeah, man. It's peak.
Yeah.
I love, and I know you got your buddies, but where are they now?
Mm-hmm.
You can't only want me when these lights go down.
Mm-hmm.
I love that lyric so bad.
Yeah. That sounds beautiful. I'm gonna start crying. Thank you for coming on my show, Mahalia. I really, really appreciate it. Like, you don't understand. I'm still like,
I might see you tonight.
You might. Hey, you might see me tonight.
Amazing.